Hello everyone, Normal Player Guy. Now we're going to be looking at a bit more of a focused video on probably what's everyone's free-to-play unit right now, and that is Cumber. Now this is evil Saiyan Cumber, right? This is just before he transforms into a Super Saiyan. So he is a heroes category of 77% or STR type 50%. That's much like the same as these guys. Like he has tech type, Poutine as physical type. Ames has extreme type, mind you, but yes. So key 350% to stats. He gives extreme class allies attack and defense of 20% when attacking. Interesting. So he doesn't actually apply that buff until after he attacks. That might be the first time I've seen that. Additional defense 50% and superclass enemies minus 30% to attacks after receiving attack. So that's like the physical Cumber. So he launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack in the first turn. Right. So he stacks attack and defense. Wow, so he's a stacker and lowers. Okay, so it's curious how you would run this guy. So you can run him side by side with this guy, right? Who has a great leader skill, by the way. Again, this guy has a similar sort of deal. He has defense in the same turn after receiving attack, but he has massive amounts. I think this guy has a better super attack effect for if you want to have like start of turn, because he greatly raises defense, which is a 50% raise, rather as having a 20% raise. Now that 20% raise is permanent, as it would stack, but slot one, turn one, you're probably better off with someone who massively raises or greatly raises, because you need the most out of it. Now, see, what's this guy popping at? See, only 8,000 defense. It's not good enough because you want this guy as a slot one, but you slap him in Time Traveler's Super Battle Road up, you're saying Time Travelers has what, five, then four, then five. It's absolutely insane. You're going to put him in slot one against all of those, you would just die. Even this guy would die, especially without an item. Yeah, okay, so he could proc that, but this guy doesn't have that. It's he does lower their own attack and defense after receiving an attack, right? But so you could stick him in any point, but then they want you to put him in slot one. So perhaps the idea is you put him alongside this guy, let him take the hits, let him greatly raise, and he also lowers as well, so makes him just way better. So you have him take the hits. If you flip the coin and get lucky, you're going to need to get lucky. You have this, which stuns the enemy. You're then free to then just stack up all the way, right? If he does stun, you're not going to get this, but it won't matter because they'll be stunned for the next turn. I'm curious to know. It's like what's like this guy has. See, only 11,000 defense as well is not going to cut it. I know this guy can do a lot, but it's that first hit before the attack, and if it doesn't get the stun off, you're in trouble. This guy, I don't know if 30% is enough, especially in the difficult content we got. This is nice. Essentially, you'd be stacking up for a while, and then once you've stacked up and you've got a bit of defense, perhaps type neutral, you could pop this in. You could go in to slot one, and then you could get all this, because this will be guaranteed, right? You will guarantee to launch an additional super attack, but in slot one. Prior to that, you will just get 150% to stats and key, and you will also be given a buff. It's weird how you get that buff on attack. So again, that kind of forces you to put them in slot one because no one else will get that buff. So I think they could have just embraced this unit a little better and made him more on par with the physical exclusive unit, right? So it's hard to say. Let's see what his links are. Same warrior race, same lineage, tough as nails, prepared for battle, fear and faith, brutal beatdown, and shattering the limit. He only has 4 links over more teams. What is he actually sharing? Can I click on him? So he's sharing same lineage, key, tough as nails, giving defense, so they're made to go alongside, prepare for battle, and shattering the limit. They're getting 5 key. So the auto super together, right? And they're getting 15% defense. What does that do? 50, so they're getting 20% at max, 20%, and reduces damage. 20% defense. You think, let's have a look. So you would get 150%. You get 20% from your links. You'd auto super. You'd be getting this and this when you get hit. You'd be stacking. I think you realistically want this guy to go first, as I say. You let him stun the enemies. You let him take the hits. And then once you've built up, you let this guy work as relation as a part to someone like this, because this is one of the other ones that there is. Because start of turn stats and is a great support, right? So I would say it's definitely on the better side. Perhaps only AGL Ames and Physical Poutine are probably better than him. He's a very high risk, high reward, but I just can't see him being used outside of like boss rush. I'll be honest, not with this amount of defense in there. And you would have thought with, if this was attack and defense, might make him hit just a little bit harder. It's hard to say. Again, they all seem to have the 50% 3 key stats. Again, they have 3 key, and she herself has physical 50%. So again, they're all in the same sort of category. So you can all use them in Battlefield for like the first stage if you're struggling. I'm curious as well. How far can this be stretched? He has a 200% lead. Don't forget. Let's see. He can run on. See, Pure Saiyan. See, there's a Pure Saiyan has a 200% lead. Time Travelers now has a 200% lead. So do these two. In fact, these three do because of Hearts. Speaking of Hearts, he's not even on here. So they want you to use him alongside. What does he get with Raditz? Brutal Beatdown, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Keylinks. He ain't struggling for Keylinks, is he? Ooh, Dockenfest Raditz for Pure Saiyans. Again, yeah. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Brutal Beatdown. So he can get good. I mean, yeah, there's a lot here you can actually work your way on. Personally, I would have liked to have thought I'd seen this on Great Ape Power, right? Because he's definitely along the lines of a king of a Great Ape Power. Speaking of which, this guy is on Great Ape Power because he actually has an actual giant transformation, but maybe because he doesn't on this particular card that he's not on it. Because if he was, that would put him in the realms. I imagine like sticking him on a team with this guy, because that would really help him out a lot more if they just give him that. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. It's a quick look. It's a longer look, actually, at Cumber, everyone's favourite free-to-play player at the moment. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he acts on the field in turn. As I say, this is only on paper. When I get my new PC, I'll be able to do a much better thorough test and be able to show you. But for now, this will have to do. So, I am and I aren't impressed, but as I say, we'll have to wait and see. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Thank you, and bye-bye.